Mind of the Meanie is now an exclusive brand partner with WWEshop.com. Pick up all your favorite new merchandise from Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
Cody Rhodes.
I have to finish the story.
LA Knight.
Let me talk to you.
And more using our exclusive link in the show notes. Click below and show your support today for your favorite WWE superstar at WWEshop.com.
Yeah!
You know, Meanie?
What's that, Adam?
We hear this a lot. Every CBD company tells you that their product is the best. With quality control measures like lab testing and QR codes now becoming the standard, it can start to seem like all CBD brands are the same, but I'm here to tell you something, Meanie. They are not. Knowing what makes certain brands better will help you spend your money more wisely and have more confidence as you incorporate CBD oils, topicals, capsules, or gummies into your own wellness routine. And that's why we're proud to partner with Green Road CBD as an official sponsor of Mind of the Meanie. And Meanie, I know you're a longtime user of Green Road CBD. How has Green Road CBD helped you in your life?
Let me tell you, Green Road CBD is a product I've been using for years. And when we started Mind of the Meanie, I always was like, let's get Green Roads as a sponsor because I use them almost daily. Whether it's the gummies, you know, to take care of the aches and pains of 30 years of wrestling, the topical solutions that help my knees, help my back, help my elbows, help my shoulders. Green Road CBD has done everything to help me maintain a pain-free existence from all the years of wear and tear as a professional wrestler.
And to me, Meanie, that sounds like the Green Road's difference. And it comes down to a really few important points. They're just part of the reason that they've won industry awards year after year, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and have heard countless stories from customers just like you about the impact that those products have had on your life. So Green Roads is led by a compounding pharmacist with 25 years of experience helping her community getting healthy. For her and the entire company, it's more than just a job, it's a mission. And not all hemp sourcing is equal, Meanie. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. But they select their hemp from high-quality American farms, and also not all lab testing is equal, which is why they use an accredited independent lab to conduct full panel tests on every single batch. And that's why Green Roads is an original manufacturer, not just a quote-unquote white label brand. So right now, you can go to greenroads.com, Meanie, and save 25% off of your entire purchase. Wow. 25% off of everything, Meanie. That's huge. And all you have to do is go to their website right now, greenroads.com, and use promo code MEANIE at checkout. That's 25% off your entire purchase by using promo code MEANIE at greenroads.com. Own the day with Green Road CBD, and we thank them for sponsoring the program.
This is the Mind of the Meanie. Here are your hosts, the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard.
Peace, world. Welcome, everybody, to the Mind of the Meanie, your weekly peek into the world, according to former WWE superstar, ECW original and co-star of the London Film Critics' Best Picture winner, The Wrestler, the Blue Meanie. We'll cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the Mind of the Meanie. I'm your tour guide, Adam Barnard, and he is the Blue Meanie. Meanie!
Yes?
Good morning, sir. What's on your mind?
Play the fucking song.
That's right.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia
76ers.
Take it to church, Meanie.
This could be the whole show.
76ers, here they come, Philadelphia, on the run, stand up and cheer, number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sixers.
10, 9, 8,
76ers.
1, 2, 3,
3. I
Do you
can't
feel it, Meanie?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, man.
Do you feel it? It's happening,
feel it
Big
in my
Daddy.
mouth.
It's happening, Big
Brother.
Daddy.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
What's the song right there, dude?
Any good news lately?
I did.
Well, at least for
did.
Philadelphia area fans, but I mean,
Yeah, it was a little surprise, you know?
little surprise. The hot chick picked us. Yeah, man.
We're the queen of the ball, Meanie. We're the queen of the ball finally. After all these years.
Yeah. Dude, I hope I'm not jinxing anything. But a little bit of news as we record on Saturday, July 25th, so we don't feel out of date when it's Monday. And they're like, why are they celebrating this now? We are from the Philadelphia area, and our team is the Philadelphia 76ers. And, we have been in the doldrums for a long time. And I'm not like a fair weather fan. I love basketball, but the Philadelphia 70. Well, basketball in general has made it hard to like basketball anymore. You know, I loved the 90s basketball, when guys were just beating the shit out of each other in the paint and stuff like that. And you see a guy going up for a layup and get fucking clotheslined, But, the last time I was really excited about the Sixers, was when AI was with the team, The team had like an attitude, an identity,
Yeah.
And since then, we've been through a lot. And, had ups and downs. And, we had the process, which I think is still technically, some people still try to say it's on. I think I thought it was over once Sam Hinkie got, shit canned. But, the Sixers, we're going through a process with the process. And, Joel Embiid and, Ben Simmons and all that stuff. And Ben Simmons was a nightmare to deal with because, he was afraid of pressure. And then we got the beard. What's his face?
James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden, who we thought was going to be the piece to help get us over the thing, but he was busy in strip clubs, which
Listen,
more
I was
power.
gonna say, that's what you like, man. You like what you like.
You like what you like, dude. I come from the world of fresh wrestling, ECW.
Boobies.
People liked what they liked, and but you guys still do your job.
Right. Yeah, go get your lap dances, go see the boobies, and then come back to the court, and then you can go back and see boobies later.
Yeah, but the Sixers have been doing, they do the thing where they get to the playoffs, have hopes of going past the second round and get knocked out in the second round every year. But within the last couple of weeks, LeBron James, gave us notice to the Lakers that he wasn't going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe me and Mr. Bailey in the pod squad both were like, man, maybe LeBron to the Sixers, half joking around, half serious. And the couple weeks went by, and I was like, man, I hope this thing isn't really fucking drawn out like when he did the decision.
Wait, Bailey's here. Andrew Bailey's here. He says, "Good morning, everyone. Wonder what's to talk about."
Yeah. We've been talking about it. But it's just, he did his, I hope it's nothing corny like, the decision,
Yeah.
He had a 1 hour special just to say, I'm going to Miami, and that was it. But, it was shrinking down, and then his management team was doing a podcast, and there was 4 teams on the whiteboard, and they had the Sixers on there, and Maxie's name had a star next to it, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a sign. That's a fucking sign." And you get to the tail end of what I'm trying to talk about here. I'm a late nighter. I'll go bed at like 4 a.m. 3 or 4 a.m. And I went to bed. What's today? Saturday. I went to bed Thursday night. Friday morning like 4 a.m. And I had given up on following it because I didn't want to get my dreams and hopes crushed. I'm used to it. You go, oh, okay. He went to the place everybody thought he was going to go to. So I woke up and my inbox was like, it's like, the numbers were fluttering, we have our own chat, and
the brain trust. Yeah.
Brain trust. Up and it says, Meanie!
And Matt from Dover immediately.
Meanie! Yeah. Meanie! And that's how I found out LeBron was, a Philadelphia 76er.
Mm-hmm.
And I went like, whoa. And, because Mrs. Meanie goes to bed the same time I do. So, wake up at the crack of noon. And just because our brains can't shut off at a normal hour. And she's like, what? She thought there was like a death. I went, whoa. She's like, what? I was like, I have news. And I'm just waking up and, processing it, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And she goes, what? I was like, oh, LeBron James, the Philadelphia. She's like, oh, I thought somebody died. The way I said it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, am I still sleeping? What's going on here? But no, LeBron James, my friend, is a Philadelphia 76er.
It's absolutely insane to even think about. Like I thought Matt was bullshitting me, and that's why I was like, immediately, I was like, where did you see that? Like, that's like ESPN's reporting it. And I'm like, where did you see it? Because sometimes Matt will send us shit. Like, to be fair, like sometimes Matt will send us stuff and he was like, oh, I just saw that X wrestler is doing this. And I was like, Matt, where did you hear that? And he was like, Meltzer. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't want to no, send me a link, send me an actual news report. And then so he, like, as soon as I went on to Twitter, because we don't call it X here, I went on to Twitter, I was like, oh my God, LeBron James just tweeted 3 minutes ago that he's coming to the 76ers. And it's a 2-year, $8 million a year deal.
Yeah.
And it's his last run. It's going to be the last contract he signs, apparently. Because I guess in his post, he said that he was thinking about retiring.
Yeah.
And then, actually, I'll read it to you right here. He says, I thought I was done when the season ended. This is from yesterday. He posted, I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love this game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have been really special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do and take real time just to think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help the Philadelphia 76ers, a championship team, and I am excited. I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA, Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home.
Yeah.
So, whew. Man,
that was a lot to take in there. And I love Matt too, but I got to fact check him on the spot, But,
almost immediately. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on.
It turns out it was just like a meme he saw or something. I don't know that.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about, like, Matt, where did you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt. If he's watching, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even see the tweet for a bit, but for 2 years, $8 million is nothing.
Yeah, that's for the love of the game.
Yeah, and that leaves a lot of stuff wide open because you can still go out and get other pieces. Like guys coming off the bench or whatever. there's going to be times where, yeah, that's the new thing I hate about fucking basketball, load management, I saw something right before I went to bed last night. I came in, I don't know if it's true, but somebody who played with LeBron before might be getting a buyout somewhere to come in. And I was like, you know what? I'll deal with this in the morning. And I woke up and literally just came into this room and put the Sixers song on my road board. But my God, it's just, and people, there's maybe like 2 people I saw poo-poo it. And one was, of course, Spike Eskin at WIP, who I love, but man, yeah, WIP is almost unlistenable nowadays because it
really is. Yeah.
It's just so pro wrestling, I get it. You have to have one guy who has a positive take. You got to have one guy who has a negative take, because if everybody agreed on everything, it would be boring radio.
Of course.
In this instance, you could drop the bit and, just take it for what it is. Is LeBron going to be the man on this team? Not really.
He could be.
He could be, but here's the thing: you got Joel, you got Maxey, you got Edgecombe. We just got Jaylen Brown, and I know there's one more person.
They signed a guy named Pope this morning.
That's the guy.
Yeah,
all right. That's the guy. I was in the haze of going, tapping out, and I saw that. I was like, all right.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope signs with the Sixers.
Yeah. And, man, the more, pieces, the better, if, for like load management or, working on people's times, because you try to give, people, manage their time. So when it comes to playoff time, they're still fresh, but it is what it is. But, LeBron can just be. Well, here's the thing: having this roster takes a lot of pressure off everybody else. For so long, Joel Embiid has had to be the man.
Yeah,
all the load bearing weight was on his shoulders. Whether it's dealing with Ben Simmons, having the yips, or the beard, delivering on what he was supposed to do, that last game, Harden played here. You could just tell he was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm ready for the off season. LeBron is just going to bring a work ethic like none other. I mean, I'm not questioning his team's work ethic, but
right.
LeBron spends more money on his body than most people earn in their lifetimes. He spends millions of dollars, with, training, nutrition, maintenance.
Yeah.
He's probably doing shit that, you can't get in the States, right?
You can't get this shit here. I'll tell you that. Oh, somebody on 2 Streets can be like, hey, LeBron, hey, how you doing? Hey, I got this for you here. It's good stuff.
Yo, cuz.
Yo, cuz. You got to try this shit I just got from Detroit.
Yeah. Stem cells take LeBron, know?
Yo, cuz.
But, he's got, look, I'm not going to come out here and say, I love LeBron and this.
Sure.
That. Like, there's been years I've rooted against him just because, the decision kind of turned me off to things, and we're going to get 1, we're going to get 2, we're going to get 3, championships, and he became the perfect sports heel, and I'm a mark, I fell for it, but I can't deny how great the guy is, even at 41.
It's incredible.
41-year-old LeBron James is still as good as some 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And if he could come in here and be a part of a team and that's another thing, LeBron doesn't have to worry about being the man. He doesn't have to carry that load bearing weight on his shoulders, So you got, Joel and, LeBron, and then you got the young guys, Maxey and Edgecombe, who are the young guys who are going to be the future of this team, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't do anything stupid. And, because, they're trying, everybody thought, when the Sixers got Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, they're like, oh, shit, we're going to lose Edgecombe, right? And it's like, no, we, I can't remember. I totally forgot the guy. I totally flushed his name. Paul George. We traded Brown for Paul George, and they took his contract. What the fuck? So my goodness, this roster, this the attitude, the roles everybody's going to play, it's very promising. I'm not going to get hyped up and go, oh, we're getting a chip this year.
Yeah.
But goddamn,
temper our expectations.
Goddamn. I've watched the Sixers out of my periphery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sixers. I'm a Phillies Eagles first, and then and it's rotated over my lifetime. In the '90s, I was huge into basketball. During Charles Barkley, and
how could you not be though with the caliber of talent? And it's not to say anything about the current caliber, but there was something special about 90s and early 2000s basketball. There just was. I can't, if you lived through it, you understood. It just can't be. It's I'll compare it to ECW. You had to live through it to understand it.
Yeah. Nobody plays defense anymore. It's just, oh, you want to do an alley-oop? Right this way, sir. If you want to go into the paint against you, dude, the fucking Detroit Pistons literally they pummeled Michael Jordan every time. Say what you want about Michael Jordan, but he didn't have no easy fucking, time playing basketball. Teams tried to fucking take him out. They beat the fucking shit out of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And, that's kind of the grittiness of, 90s basketball, of course, 80s basketball too, but 90s basketball I was really into, and just fucking, that was a magical era, But, and then the 2000s came along and it just became a show, you're watching a glorified, all-star game, but, nobody's playing defense. Everybody's, shooting for points. I don't even think they call traveling anymore in basketball. You can run 5 steps and dunk.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? But yeah, this time with this team could be pretty cool, man. Could be pretty cool, and I'll be more dialed in because, man, this new. Well, that's the thing too. The Sixers beat the Celtics in the playoffs, and we all had this hope, and we're all like, oh man, we're stuck with this fucking general manager. It's funny how somebody leaves a team. I do the Kelly Bundy, I bring in a new piece of information, another piece of information dies. But
that's a deep cut.
Daryl Morey. I was like, oh shit, we just beat the Celtics in the playoffs. We're stuck with Daryl Morey for a little bit more, but they shit canned Daryl Morey. And the new guy they got in has easily had the best first 60 days as a manager. And my God, you got Jaylen Brown and LeBron James in your first 60 days. Yeah. Just, man, it was a good Friday.
Yeah.
It was a good Friday.
Meanie, do you hear that real fast? Do you hear that in the background?
Blue Meanie very cursed.
Do you hear it?
Oh.
Do you hear it?
Yes.
Blue Meanie very cursed.
It's my public plea time. Not that I've been sitting here, planning this out for the morning. Shout out to the guys at Terror of Planet X, by the way, with this fabulous T-shirt of Danhausen skateboards. Maybe coming again soon. But listen, I want to just take this opportunity.
Danhausen away from the Sixers. All right.
I want to keep this opportunity real fast. Well, that's actually why I'm here. I have a public plea, if you will. Danhausen, sir, hopefully to see you again in Minneapolis, a very uncursed city. But I have 105 human monies that I plan to bring with me. And I'm hoping that this is enough to help you uncurse the Sixers this year.
Yeah.
So if that works, I have a couple singles in here just because you need them. But
you
100
Venmo? I'll send over some Venmo.
we can Venmo. And then I'll just withdraw from the bank, and it'll be blue money, blue uncursed money for you in Minneapolis. But if you could do that for us, that would be great.
That
would be wonderful. Be great to give us a nice championship and uncurse the Sixers from whatever the hell is going on with this team. We would greatly appreciate that.
I didn't know where you were going, but I totally fucking endorse it. Fucking, my God. Yeah, because we know how the fucking curses work with Danhausen. They're legit.
Well, that's what I mean. Like and he didn't even curse the team. He can uncurse them because of things.
Yes.
So, and we need you to do the thing in Philadelphia that you did in New York.
Oh, I love Danhausen. You love Danhausen. Philly loves Danhausen.
Blue Meanie very cursed.
But, hey, give him some human monies. Scrounge up some teeth.
Yep.
Go to Kensington, scrounge up some teeth.
I might be able to pull his molar out.
It's got to be a lot of, a bunch of loose teeth there in the streets of Kensington. Put them in a little jar.
Yep.
Go get yourself one of those little mason jars.
No, it's not coming out.
You can find that like any art and craft store.
Yeah.
And let's make a deal, Danhausen.
Maybe could I swing by the crib later and you can just give me one right in the old Jack Johnson here and you can pop the molar out?
I got a loose one right here. I'm begging this to fucking fall out.
Listen, we're gaming it out. Gaming it out. You want to contribute to the Danhausen Uncursing Fund, just send us a private message or go to patreon.com/mindofthemeanie and sign up today. And your human monies not only keep the lights on, but will help to go uncursing the Sixers. But shout out to the guys, Angel and Mitch over at Terror of Planet X. They did a super cool run of skateboards and shirts with Danhausen, which I believe they may or may not be running back, but we will remain to be seen. But I finally got my hands on this. I saw Angel the other day over at Bam's place. But that would be great if you could do that, Danhausen, please, if you don't mind. Would be fabulous. And Blue Meanie, of course, sends his regards. But we have a lot.
Blue Meanie very cursed.
We have a lot to go over here. The Pod Squad is here today, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mass Entity, resident professor. Greetings and salutations. Jesse Brown says, good morning, everyone, and a pleasant Baba Booey to you.
Good morning, sir. Baba Booey.
And a Baba Booey, a Baba fluffy fluffy flow. Want to just go through here. Let me see what else is going on. Mass Entity says, I don't believe a wrestling news story until I see it reported by Mike Johnson. That is correct.
Absolutely.
Mike Johnson reports it, then it's true. Andrew Bailey with a deep cut here. We've come a long way from the Clarence Witherspoon days.
Jesus.
Ooh-wee. Man, dude. Clarence Witherspoon. Holy Santa Claus shit.
Somewhere in my house, I have an autograph 8x10 from Percy Hawkins.
Ooh. Percy Hawkins?
Percy Hawkins. He came
to my God.
And I was like, oh, okay, 8x10. And then they sent an 8x10 to me, to my high school, and my guidance counselor got it. I went to the office and picked it up. It was the one time I got called to the office for the first thing, for a good thing,
Yeah.
Clarence Witherspoon, goddamn.
Yeah, dude. That was a name. That was a name that was deep in the recesses of the goober brain here that I haven't thought about in a long time. Danhausen, Massani says, Danhausen offered Coleman Punk 300 human monies for his WWE title. He should have just fucking gave it to him.
Yeah.
Why make him champion? He's already a Hall of Famer. Why bother at this point,
Yeah.
So, and then Matthew Elvis Presley is here. Good morning, everyone. Let's hear it for the leader of the Blue Line and our tribal beef, the Blue Meanie. Acknowledge him. We appreciate you. And thank you for being here, everyone, this morning.
Thank you, my friend.
On this Saturday morning, we appreciate you. And as a quick programming note, and we will remind you at the end of the show, next week is going to be a best of episode. Again, we will run it back for you. I will be in Minneapolis, Minnesota for SummerSlam, and they've changed the media dynamics a bit for this weekend. So unfortunately, I will not be able to record, but we'll be going back into our archives and finding you one of our favorite episodes. Yeah. Potentially from all the way back in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2022. So we will see. But What else is going on in the mind of the meanie? We could sit here and talk about LeBron James all day if you want to, but what else is happening? I had a pretty interesting. I want to thank everybody for watching and sharing a kind of an impromptu skate session that happened the other day at Bam's house. It was it was, if you're into skateboarding, it was like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan being in the same room playing together at one point. It was Bam Margera, Kerry Getz, and Mike Maldonado in a quick skate session that I'm lovingly referring to as the Saturday Night Special or 3 the Hard Way. And man, it was, I'll tell you, we stumbled in there. We had gone up to the Fanatics Fest, and James and I had come back, and James wanted to go skating over at Bam's. And so we went, and I didn't expect them all to be there. I knew Bam was going to be there, and they had been skating for a couple of, an hour or two. And dude, it was a very special moment to be a part of. So I don't know if you had a chance to check it out, but there's going to be footage coming from that pretty soon as well. But Bam's in great shape. Like he is skating like he was when he was 20 something years old. And
amazing.
I know a lot of people ask me a lot about that, and I get that question a lot. Just been talking to him recently, and we've been texting, and just reconnecting. I mean, I'll tell you, he's doing phenomenally well. So I'm very, very proud to report that, and very happy that he's doing so well. But yeah, good times, man.
I mean, you're as close as anybody, and to let the world know that how good he's doing. It was scary there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Bam. I have a pride when anybody from this area, does well. He's Westchester, but look, if you grew up in 3, 6, and 10, where your primary channels, you're Philly. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
So the fact that he's doing well, it looks like him and his folks are doing well together. With his mom and dad, but and yeah, it's just it's always good to see somebody doing well.
Mm-hmm.
There's of course there's vultures out there that are waiting for the downfall, just so they can hop on and say, rest in peace, so and so. Oh, I knew this was coming. Yeah. Why can't we do this while people are still alive?
Yeah.
And unless you're Hulk Hogan, and rest in peace and Bam.
That was, I'll never forget that when he tweeted that. I actually texted it to Bam, and he was like, "You're the 4th person that sent this to me, and this is the most insane thing I've ever seen." And I was like, how did he screw this up, man? That's kind of a big deal. But I know that him and Hogan were friends towards the end of Hogan's life, which is an interesting dynamic, to see the two of them together. But
yeah,
no, I like I said, even at his worst, I just always hoped that he was going to get better, and hope that he would pull out of it and kick out, and he has. And it was wild. It was wild to see the kids over there too, because I'd spent so much time there at his house 15 years ago, and here my kids not only playing in the barn in the skate park. My oldest is now skating in the and if you've never been, and Kerry Getz will tell you too, that park is insane. It is built for Bam to skate, no one else. If you go there to skate, you're trying to keep up, because he built that for himself. It's not like a Wawa Park or FDR or any of the other ones that maybe you may skate. That's his place, right? And so that James had no fear going over there. He was just eating shit, man. He was eating shit like crazy at that park. But he would just get up, go back, do it again, and just, man, it was cool, man. The kid has no fear. So, but
that's I was an '80s kid. Where we 80s kids, we were told to leave the fucking house and just go play.
Yeah. Just get out and play.
Come back when the street lights are on, Just go out, play, make a hole in the dirt, skin your knees, fucking bloody your lip.
Mm-hmm.
You come home, eat dinner, take a shower, or, take a shower, then eat dinner.
Yeah.
And then you go out and do it again. So the fact that James is out there, eating shit, don't want a kid to eat shit, but it builds character.
He got wrecked, dude.
Bro. As long as he's not breaking anything, or just go out there, eat shit, and just have fun. It'll build character. That's why I'm glad I grew up in the '80s. But yeah, just Yeah, I'm glad you guys are over there. I saw the photos. Your photos are phenomenal, by the way.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah, man. The film photos came out exceptionally well. Oh my God. I was like, holy shit. And then Bam collabed with me on the post. So they're going crazy right now. And it just, I shoot with a really solid film. It's Portrait 800. So the ISO, you can drop everything down and get a ton of light into the film capture. But man, I was like, holy shit, these are great. But he took a spill at one point. I think he was just trying to drop in because like Kerry and Mike and Bam at certain points, they were all kind of showing him and teaching him stuff. And Angel Acevedo was there too. They were all showing him different things to do. I don't remember if he was dropping in or just skating, and he ate shit and hit his like ass bone or his tailbone. And he's going, oh, my ass. I was like, bud, come on. You got to shake. He's like, I can't walk. I'm like, buddy, get up. So we grab a pack of hot dogs when we get home and throw them on his butt. Here, buddy, here, take these peas. Enjoy this. You'll be fine. He woke up the next day. Yeah. So I was like, walk it off. You'll be all right. I was like, buddy, if you're going to skate, and it's not that I wasn't like apathetic to his plight, right? Like I wasn't being a jerk off, but I was like, hey man, like, are you okay? Everybody was checking on like, you're good. Okay, man. I was like, hey buddy, like, this is what's going to happen if you skate, it's like, just like wrestling, like you're going to get hurt. This is going to suck, Yeah. So he was a trooper though, man. And then Sophie too. Sophie's been crushing it on the board too. She's been riding around just practicing. And it's, we all told him too, it was like, just fucking learn the skate process. Don't fucking worry about doing these tricks. Just learn the process of this and you'll get there. But no, it's been fun. I'm sure Bam will be gone, I think, for the next couple of weeks, and then he'll be back. And so we'll be over there again, I'm sure. But
amazing.
Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Jesse Brown says, Big Deborah made a visit to my house last night thanks to the left-handed cigarette. 2 oatmeal cream pies with some vanilla ice cream in the middle. You'll thank me later. I'll do that without the left-handed cigarettes. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
So, what else is going on, man? What else is going on in the world of the mind of the meanie?
I'm happy to announce I've got my own line of soap right now with Top Rope Soap, of course. And my apologies to Top Rope Soap. My soap is still downstairs in the in the living room because I sat on the couch just smelling it all day. But I just got my own line of soap from Top Rope Soap. I believe we met in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And, they approached me about doing my own line, and dude, I'm all about, I'm all about the crossover. I'm always about the merchandising, aspect of professional wrestling. And, it seemed like a great opportunity. And over the course of, a couple months, they would send me, a sample, and I would smell it, like, okay, this is good, this works. There's a total collaboration, and I'm proud to say that it went live within the last 2 days. It's called Meanie's Blue Bath, blueberry and cotton candy, which is it's a pretty good combination.
Yeah,
it's just. Everything I try to do is like a within the theme of blue, and so the name Meanie's Blue Bath comes from the time I was in ECW as BlueDust, and I had to give during the time the Brood was doing blood baths, I was BlueDust versus Goldust. They want me to give them a blue bath. So I mean, if I'm coming out with a line of soap, might as well call it the Blue Bath. So. Shout out to Meanie's. Shout out to first day with the new mouth. Top Rope Soap, Meanie's a booth. Okay, I botched that. Meanie's Blue Bath. You can go to topropesoap.com.
Yep.
Get yourself a bar. It's very cool. That, the packaging is awesome. And you know what? You're supporting a small business as well. There's companies out there with millions of dollars, to do all these products, but you could tell this is, made by a man who just loves to make soap. So just the description, it says, it's got ground oatmeal and sea salt satisfying exfoliating scrub that helps wash away sweat, grime, and everything else you picked up while getting extreme sweet blueberry cotton candy finish. BWO approved, and I'm very happy that it's out. So if you get a chance, go over to topropesoap.com, and they have a roster of folks over there. I'm amongst pretty good people over there at Top Rope Soap. So go over there, get yourself a bar, and post it on your socials or stuff like that. Because even after you're done using the soap, the box is a pretty cool thing to put up on the shelf or whatever. And I'm excited. I'm excited to do a lot of things, but this really, piqued my interest, to have my own line of soap, which is kind of cool,
I'm looking forward to getting it. I actually ordered 2 bars myself, one to use and test out for the show, and then one to keep on the shelf next to the what is it, the Cello Toys Mind of the Meanie Blue Meanie action figure that's right over here on my shelf here. So yeah. I'll set that up right there. But go ahead and take. I think it's a limited run too. So if you miss out, you're going to miss out forever. So go ahead and buy it today at topropesoap.com and tell them that Meanie sent you. But
I don't want to hear, oh man, you still got the soap, brother. You had your chance. You had your chance, and they're reasonably priced. Let me look here.
It wasn't. I think I bought 2 bars for. I think it was $10 at the most. Plus shipping. Like it was not. It's very reasonable, and also if you can spend $400 on a replica belt, you can spend $3 on a bar of soap. Okay.
Yes.
Why not? Why not spend the money on soap that's designed by a wrestler? So why not?
Also, since you brought up action figures. Now that it's been officially announced, I have joined the Coronaverse. It's so cool. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I am officially getting my own big rubber guy.
Yes.
LJN style action figure. From the Major Brothers, from Collect Major. They reached out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, please, absolutely. They're coming out with an ECW line.
Nice.
That they announced on social media. It's myself, Francine, Shane Douglas, and one other. I'm blanking on it at the moment, but I got it right here. I'm sorry. Francine, Shane Douglas, Steve Carino.
Wow.
The king of old school. Chris Candido, no gimmicks needed.
That's right.
And, the Blue Meanie.
Ooh.
So, man, it's cool to be a part of that lineup. It's cool to be a part of collecting, the major, toys. And man, it's just another thing to be proud of. I went from having absolutely no action figures a couple years ago to get my first action figure through Figures Toys, and then Cella came along and made that figure that you're holding in your hand right there, and then they went and made another figure, this BWO figure right here.
Oh yeah, I tried to get my hands on that. I think it was I forgot, or didn't get to it. Rather, not forgot, but like it was gone by the time I tried to get it. And but I was happy that I got my hands on this one. So
yeah, and then I got the big old bone crushing.
Oh yeah,
action figure. So and I can't even forget this one. The from Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yep.
Yeah. Got the micro brawler. So I mean, within the course of a year, I got like a couple action figures. So now I get to add a big rubber guy to the collection.
Love it.
And man, just to say it's humbling. I'm very proud. And I'm excited to see. I'm not sure how long the process is, since we're talking about processes today. On how I'm not sure how long it'll take, but I will gladly wait, and I can't wait for it to come out. So,
yeah, I'm looking forward to get my hands on one, and I know exactly where I'm going to put it here on my shelf above my my desk here. But it was fun. No, we also had that fun Brothers Gather line together with the Russell buddies. I have your Blue Meanie one. The kids actually stole it from me, but I have your Santa Meanie one over here, and then I have my own, which is fucking weird. And we only made like 20 of those, I think, 25, and they sold out. Like there weren't any left, which was fucking crazy. And I didn't realize that people like I was happy that like my friends and stuff support, but like other people bought it that were fans of the show. And it was like, this is crazy. Like it's weird to think that like they're out there, but I loved working with the guys at Brothers Gather. They were so much fun, and sure hope to see them again do something fun soon. But yeah, very, very much looking forward to you being a part of the Cardona verse and seeing the big blue rubber guy. So,
yeah, him and Brian Myers are doing amazing things over there.
They really do. They do a fucking great job. Jesse Brown says, I've got the FTC blue shirt meanie hanging on the wall.
Awesome.
So, awesome, man. And, meanie.
Yes.
I had it in my head.
Hold on. Before you do that.
Go ahead, Leon. Let me think, because I gotta pull it back.
I think I got something for you guys.
Yeah.
Very special. See? Of course, I sat right down into it, like I always do.
Dude, it was like, I thought we were just getting a little squeak, and then you got the rest of it that was like, it sounded like you were stepping on something plastic.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the squeaker there.
Oh, yeah.
Woof. Good Lord.
Sound like I'm uncorking a bottle of wine.
Matthew Elvis Presley says, please don't call it the big blue rubber again. Oh, that's what we're calling it forever now. That's what it's going to be. Mass Entity says, that seemed like it could have been dangerous. I was actually worried for a second. I won't front. I was worried that there was going to be some kind of some ink blotting. I can smell it from here. Yeah, we come when you sign up for Patreon, it comes with smell-o-vision. So enjoy. I
was considering having a bowl of Raisin Bran before I came on the air. It's a good thing I did.
I'm glad you didn't, sir. I'm glad you didn't, because that could have ended poorly. But what's not going to end poorly is this question, sir.
Oh yeah. Now that you've regathered your senses, what would that be?
Yeah. Are you ready to ask Meanie?
I would love to. It's time to ask Meanie anything. Ask me something.
I'm just thinking about you having a bowl of Raisin Bran and then farting at me like, oh, excuse me. Gotta change my drawers.
Do the fucking gingerbread man walk up the stairs? Just
excuse me.
Yep.
Matthew Elvis Presley says that fart made me have to shit. Yeah, dude. Yep. That's what usually happens after the show. We're usually prairie dogging. But I could sure, this seems like a bad transition, but I could sure go for a Baby Ruth right now. But I need to know, sir, what you sipping on, brother?
Switching it up this week. Got the Bellevue strawberry. There we go.
Nice. Look at that.
Aldi.
And I've had to switch my flavors here. I got the cheap shit from Aldi's, the sparkling frost, cherry limeade today.
Aldi is the best.
It is the best. I might say it's cheap shit, but it's good cheap shit. So go and get your cheap shit over there. And we're going to go ahead and crack these here. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Smells good. Cheers. Cheers to whatever you're drinking this morning, friends. Pinkies up. Cheers, beers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Hold on. There we go.
They're coming out of both ends today.
Yeah. Love it. Fucking finger cuffs.
Right. Love it. We got most of our questions today were directed towards LeBron, and we answered all of them. So we have one question to round out the show today, sir. Jesse Brown wants to know, so Meanie and Chris Van Vliet will be on the same cruise here soon. Any chance we're going to get that episode of Insight?
I fucking dare him.
Yeah.
I dare him. How about this? Yeah. How about the Pod Squad go out and pester him to have me on his show? I mean, I watch his podcast. I enjoy his podcast. He's a great guy. Just haven't gotten the invite yet. So I would love to sit down with Chris. He's just a good-natured dude. There's not going to be any gotcha questions. Just, a guy who wants to talk wrestling coming from a good place and universally liked. I don't know anybody who hates Chris Van Vliet, and that's hard in this world.
Yeah.
Eventually, people, say kind things about me and I go, well, you know what? I'm sure there's somebody out there who thinks I'm an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Even though, what did I do? Just have a bad day, the day they met me or something like that. But I swear to God, I had somebody come up to me and say, I never liked you. You turned down a photograph. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Have I ever turned down an 8x10? Now it's one thing if I'm going into a signing and we're outside the building and it's the line to get into the building, and I'm trying to get to my table. Like I've done conventions where I bring my bin of merch, and I'll have every hand will be full of something I'm carrying, and people want me to break stride, stop, pose, and do it. I was like, bro, I'm about to set up my table. Come to my table. I'll gladly do it at my table. But right now, the door's open in 20 minutes. I got to get set up.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a second to get settled here. Yeah.
Yeah, or if there's an actual show and there's a line waiting to come into the show, I'm like, come to my merch table, Now, I am of the mindset of Matt Cardona. The merch table is the most important spot of the show where you get to connect to the fans and, have that interaction, that one-on-one, with the fans. So, yeah, like I said, I'm sure there's somebody out there who thinks I'm an asshole. But, when it comes to Chris Van Vliet, I would love to.
Mm-hmm. Chris is
on his show.
Chris is a great guy. Last time I saw him was in
this Will Sasso.
Yeah. Dan Soder episode.
Soder episode. Over 1 million fucking views, That should be a reoccurring thing between those three, because that had to be Chris's easiest episode, because all he had to do was just sit there and let him talk,
Just do Jesse Ventura and Randy Savage impressions for hours.
Brother.
Crazy.
They do a Blue Meanie impression to just lay on their back and get pinned.
We got one more question for the day, actually, here. Matt from Dover wants to know, Meanie, is it safe to eat Taco Bell yet?
It's like I said, you can't get diarrhea if you've never stopped having diarrhea. And it's the truth. Was it ever safe to eat Taco Bell? I mean, Taco Bell was always delicious. Crunchwrap Supreme, fuck the world.
Yep.
If I'm feeling a little flighty, throw a little steak on that. Or I should, as we say, throw a little steak on that bitch. Or that's right. Throw some steak on that John, I should say. But yeah, I probably couldn't tell you the difference. First couple bites in, it's just like, clenching the cheeks and doing the gingerbread man walk to the bathroom. But yeah. I mean, this whole thing with the fucking lettuce. I mean, little Debbie wouldn't fucking do that to you. She wouldn't. Big Deborah wouldn't give you diarrhea. Just some warm and fuzzy feelings in your stomach,
and in your soul.
Yeah, I love them. I'll put them in the freezer for a little bit.
Oh, bro. I know it's almost August, and I know that it's going to be the holiday season soon, and those Christmas tree cakes are coming back around.
Yeah.
Look,
after this past fucking winter, let's not rush this fucking summer at all.
No.
We're dealing with 6-degree temperatures. I'm sitting here in my tank top and my shorts.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
And the sun's out till late and it's nice and warm. And, I'm driving home and the sun's not gone. And it's just like, what the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
Let's not rush it. But like you said, the holiday seasons are coming soon because I saw evil fucking back to school kid stuff in the store. Like, I couldn't be a kid now when you're going back to school in fucking August.
Dude, the kids are fucking already losing their shit about it. I'm like, yo, we got like, I don't know, 5 weeks left of summer. Just enjoy every fucking day before you have to go back because it'll be here sooner than you know it. And then the other fun part is all the diseases and germs they bring home. And especially right now,
yeah,
with all the fun shit that's happening. But I will say, according to the interwebs, Al Gore's internet, all of the lettuce that was affected by the diarrhea bug has been removed as of July 17th. So just over a week ago. So it is safe, according to Taco Bell. And for whatever reason, I trust Taco Bell way more than I trust the CDC right now. But Meanie,
you just know it's a couple guys out in the field who had to take a shit and they didn't have toilet paper. And they're like, oh, what can I wipe my ass with right now?
Here's this lettuce.
Yeah.
Just had an iceberg. This'll work. This'll do it.
What's that movie where they wipe their ass with shells?
Oh, yeah. He didn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Yeah. Demolition Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And he's cussing up in front of the storm with the violation. You have been given 1 violation. Oh, I love that fucking movie. God, it's so good. Simon Phoenix. Wesley Snipes, man. One of the best villains, best on-screen villain of the 90s. Love it, man.
Jesse Ventura is also in that movie as well.
Jesse the Body.
As a quick little cameo appearance as one of the bad guys. So another bad guy, I can tell you some of the bad guys I fought in Vietnam in the Gulf of Tonkin.
All right, Jesse, thank you.
I have in upwards of 100 dogs.
But thank you for your questions this week. We appreciate you guys, and thank you for sending them in. Don't forget to tweet us your questions using hashtag AskMeanie, and you may hear them on the program. Meanie, can you hit me with that Vince McMahon real fast?
The Blue Meanie.
Blue Meanie very cursed.
And Meanie, you know what time it is, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Where can everybody keep up to date, good sir, good blue sir, with all things blue when they're not listening to the program?
If you would like to follow Blue Meanie on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Blue Meanie, BWO, wherever you get your social media fix. If you'd like to support the Blue Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Blue Meanie. ProWrestlingTees.com/Blue Meanie. Go over there, get yourself a all over print BWO shirt. I saw some photos of people who bought them. They look very, 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 very cool. Very cool. If you would like to support Mind and Me, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/MindandMeanie. Get yourself a little logo shirt over there. MadCatBeardCare.com. Get the Blue Spruce beard oil or balm. Shout out to Josh Thornton, who's taking care of the cats. He rounds them up, takes them to vet, pays for it out of his own pocket, and releases them. He releases them better than he found them. So, if you're a cat lover like myself, go to MadCatBeardCare.com. The Ultra Pro Wrestling video game contains. Let me start that one over. The Ultra Pro Wrestling video game coming to all major consoles. Ultra Pro Wrestling contains only original characters created by the amazing Hal Haney, but many real-world wrestlers I'm trying not to spoil. Go to ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. That's ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. Did they have the Blue Meanie on your podcast? Go to podstars.net. That's podstrz.net. Register your podcast. Book the Blue Guy. Let's have a conversation over there at podstars.net. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for birthdays, holidays, and well wishes. Please book through the site. Don't book through the app. The app takes too much of your hard-earned money. But I had a few over the last couple of weeks, and just always a good time to try and make somebody's day feel a little bit brighter. So go to cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO. Most importantly, Mr. Barnard, what can we find you, sir?
Oh, well, thank you, sir. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky at This Is Goober. Yes, it's my handle. No, I'm not changing it. It's a brand pal. You can also find me over at Foundation with Adam Barnard over at youtube.com/@FoundationRadioPod. You can also check out my work at TheSportster and Give Me Sport, which I will be representing Valnet Sports out in SummerSlam next weekend in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'll be out there all weekend, so you can keep up to date with everything I have going on out there through my social media channels, and I'll let you know when everything is posted. Got a lot of fun interviews coming up, too. Did something fun with Chris Bay recently. Can't wait to get that conversation out. Talk to the director of The Dink, Josh Greenbaum, and also talk to Will Ferrell and Luke Wilson and Jimmy Tatro from the new Netflix original series, The Hawk. So go and check it out at thesportster.com or youtube.com/@TheSportster. Shout out to the homies at the 10th Ward Barbershop in downtown Lawrenceville, the outskirts of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead and see Kane and the rest of the team there and schedule your appointment today to look fresh and fly just like the goober guy over at 10thwardbarbershop.com. And don't forget, Meanie, it's coming up. We are just over a month away from the Super Jersey Summer Spectacular on August 29th at the Iron Peak Sports and Events Center in Hillsborough, New Jersey. And it's the largest Mallrats reunion in the state of New Jersey. And it might be the largest one in the country. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. But we have Jay and Silent Bob. We have Jason Lee, Ethan Suplee, Joey Lauren Adams, Jeremy London, and so many more on the list as well. So go ahead and get your tickets today because, Meanie, I'll have you know, we are almost sold out of tickets. It's a one-day event. So go and get your tickets and your autographs and your photo ops now before they sell out, because just like everything that Meanie was talking about earlier, if you miss out, you're shit out of luck, and I don't want you to miss it. So go to superjerseyexpo.com. That's superjerseyexpo.com. ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Pick up a shirt and keep the lights on at Casa de Meanie and the Barnard Home for Wayward and Troubled Youth. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie and sign up today. Tiers start at just 10 human monies. And you can see us every single week here on the show. And if you look above Meanie's head, youtube.com/@Mind of the Meanie, you can see all of our shows and listen to everything going all the way back to the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2022. And don't forget to follow us on all social medias down here at Mind of the Meanie. And we appreciate you being here with us each and every week. We know you could be doing anything else in the world, and you're spending your time with us, which we love and appreciate. So thank you very much. We will see you again in 2 weeks. As a reminder, next week's going to be a best of. We'll find something good to run back for you. And we will see you again in 2 weeks here. Same bat time, same bat channel for the Blue Meanie. I am Adam Barnard. Join us again each and every week as we take a trip through the mind.
Blue World Order.
Of the Meanie. Peace.
Blue World Order.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie is hosted and executively produced by the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard. It was mixed and engineered by Carl Pinnell. Additional narration is provided by the executive voice, Sam Krebs. That's me. Our intro music was performed by the Swamp Candles. Our outro music was performed by Chikara. Additional musical accompaniment is performed by Enrichment. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, or X or whatever, at Mind of the Meanie, and become part of the Pod Squad by going to patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Find our entire show archive at mindofthemeanie.com. This has been a Butts Carlton media production. Butts Carlton, proprietor.
Blue World Order.
That was Blue Meanie's brain out.